Did you know that in 2023, the World Health Organization named loneliness as a rising health concern around the globe? Now, experts tell us that 1 in every 2 adults feel lonely on a regular basis, and there are stages in life where loneliness can tend to show up at elevated rates. First, kids and teens will historically experience less loneliness than others, but that is unfortunately changing. Experts report that loneliness is rising among our children and teens. In addition to growing up in a pandemic that interrupted their social development years, today's youth are also growing up with devices that pull them away from real-life connections. And research shows that being constantly plugged into the digital world has an impact on our social development. So if you love a child or a teen, prioritize in-person connection. Take them for a coffee, set up a tech-free zone or times in your home, invite their friends over, and encourage activities that will foster face-to-face interactions. Help them develop a healthy relationship with technology that can support their development, not hinder it. Now, thankfully, we see less lonely rates as teens grow into their young adult years. One of the reasons is that young adults tend to have a large social network, and they also are more likely to form romantic relationships in these years, which helps to prevent loneliness. But we do see loneliness affect many young adults who are moving away from home or are becoming fully responsible for themselves. This growing up and separating can lead to feelings of isolation, especially in regards to their family of origin. So if you love someone who is a young adult, make sure to continue showing up in their life, even if it looks like they have a full social calendar and may not need you as much. They still do. And this connection will help because experts say that loneliness often peaks as we enter into our 30s. Some of the reasons we see a rise of loneliness in our 30s are accumulated life disappointments, also the exhausting early years of raising kids, and the time in life when many will live farther from their families. So if you care for someone in their 30s, or if someone you know lives far away from home, show up for them. Whether that means offering help, sending a gift card for dinner, or simply being present through a visit or a phone call, small gestures can go a long way at easing loneliness. But in the next stage of life, our 40s and 50s, I have some really good news because loneliness tends to decrease at this stage as people often have well-established social circles and deeper friendships. The one loneliness trap we do see here, though, starts to happen in our 40s and 50s if you're a part of the sandwich generation, which is anyone who is caring for both children and aging parents at the same time. If this is you, you'll likely experience greater levels of loneliness at this age due to the burden and sacrifice of caregiving. It's important to recognize that while a caregiver may spend all of their time with people, the people they are caring for won't necessarily fulfill all their social needs. So if you care about someone who is in a caregiving role, a great way to show up for them is to support them with some practical help, like offering to babysit or visit their aging parents so that they can have a break. Now, next up, we have our 60s and beyond. And loneliness can rise again at this age, often due to health challenges and the compounding loss of friends and family. As we age, experts caution that individuals will usually experience the highest levels of loneliness in their lifetime, especially as we hit our late 70s and 80s, due to the difficult realities that come with a loss of independence and the death of one's peers and partners. So if you care for someone who is in their senior years, it's important to recognize that even though parts of their life may be shrinking, their need for companionship and relationship does not. So remind them often of their importance and their significance in your life. Spend time with them so they know that they are not alone. The truth is, humanity was designed to do life with each other. Through every age and every stage of life, we need each other because connection matters. And we can stay connected by working hard to be present, showing love in practical ways, and recognizing that our small actions can make a big impact in the lives of others.